Between August 16th and 21st, 2025, the skies will not simply be beautiful. They will be colored. This is not a casual prediction. This is an energetic forecast written in the language of the planets long before you were born. A rare six-planet alignment will form, creating what the ancients called a consciousness gateway, a corridor of pure universal energy that can accelerate your destiny in ways you can feel in your bones. If you are here right now, you were meant to hear this. This is not a coincidence, but here's the truth most people will miss. Gateways open for everyone, but not everyone walks through. Between now and those dates, 7 spiritual traps will appear subtle, seductive, and designed to pull you off your path. And if you fall into even one, the alignment's blessings could pass you by. Before we begin, tap like to anchor this energy, subscribe so you stay in alignment, and comment 777 to signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. These numbers aren't superstition, they're a declaration. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through each of these 7 traps so you can step into the alignment's flow, fully awake and unshaken. Imagine the next chapter of your life written in golden ink, your soul's purpose illuminated, and your heart magnetizing the very abundance, love, and freedom you've been waiting for. And if you're still watching, it's because something deep inside knows you are one of the chosen few meant to cross this threshold. The gateway will not wait, and neither should you. Let's begin. From the mainstream perspective, this August celestial display will be described in purely astronomical terms. 6 planets: Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Uranus appearing together in the sky, a rare alignment that delights stargazers and fuels news headlines. They'll tell you it's just orbits and timing, a coincidence of cosmic mechanics. But from the spiritual perspective, this is far more than a beautiful arrangement of light. It is an energetic convergence, a weaving together of planetary frequencies to create what mystics call an ethereal portal, a doorway where the fabric of reality feels thinner and transformation moves faster. This alignment will last for 5 sacred days, a window of harmonic resonance in which the energies of the planets blend into a single, unified chord. You may already be feeling its approach, strange waves of anxiety that suddenly melt into profound peace, vivid dreams that linger in your chest like unspoken messages, the sudden appearance of repeating number sequences 444, 1111, 333 as if the universe is tapping you on the shoulder. Intensified synchronicities where everything seems connected, where a chance conversation or a random song feels like it's been placed in your path for a reason. What you're feeling now is what I call the pre-shock wave, the subtle ripple that arrives before the main surge of energy. Imagine standing by the shore and sensing a distant wave long before it reaches you, a deep pull in the water beneath your feet that tells you something vast is on its way. These sensations aren't random. They are the first signs that the alignments. As the 6-planet alignment unfolds, Saturn steps forward as the cosmic auditor, the keeper of truth who demands that no debt, emotional or karmic, goes unpaid. In this season, the temptation to bypass your pain will be strong. You may find yourself reaching for glossy affirmations, telling yourself it's fine, I'm fine, instead of allowing the raw ache to surface. But Saturn's energy pierces through illusions. This is not the time to seal your volcano with a pretty lid, pretending it's dormant while the pressure builds beneath. Spiritual bypassing might feel like self-care in the moment, but in truth, it delays your liberation. When you avoid the shadow, you miss the gift it carries. The alignment is designed to pull up the old roots, the grief, the anger, the disappointment, so they can be released, not reburied. The way forward is radical, raw emotional honesty. This means feeling without filtering, speaking the truths you've swallowed, and allowing tears to cleanse the pathways where light needs to return. The consciousness gateway rewards the brave, not the avoidant. If you let yourself be fully with what's real, without trying to fix or pretty it up, you'll find that the gateway's energy transforms your pain into wisdom. This is your karmic review. Pass it by meeting yourself fully, without turning away. In times of great energetic change, confusion is natural, and with confusion comes the hunger for guidance. This is where the false prophet trap emerges. You may feel drawn to anyone who promises clarity, miracles, or a shortcut through the uncertainty. Yet Saturn's alignment with the other planets acts like a truth serum, exposing inauthentic teachers and self-appointed gurus. False prophets often speak in absolutes, using fear or flattery to hook you. They may sell certainty at the cost of your sovereignty, subtly replacing your inner compass with their agenda. In the alignment's heightened frequency, this can feel intoxicating, like someone is handing you a map when you've been wandering in the dark. But if that map leads you away from your own intuition, it's not divine guidance, it's distraction. The portal's greatest teaching here is simple: become your own guru. This doesn't mean rejecting all wisdom from others, but it does mean holding every word, every promise, against the truth that lives in your bones. Your soul knows the difference between inspiration and manipulation. In the gateway's light, trust that inner knowing. Let others inspire you, but never outsource your authority. This alignment is not here to make you a follower, it's here to awaken the leader within. The closer we move to the gateway, the more the ego will attempt to pull you back into familiar 3D loops. This is the trap of ultimate distraction, a subtle sabotage disguised as harmless entertainment or comfort. Suddenly, you might feel the urge to binge watch entire seasons of a show, scroll endlessly on social media, shop for things you don't need, or dive into petty drama. These distractions are not random. They are energetic anchors, tethering you to timelines that keep you small, tired, and out of alignment with the portal's higher current. Each hour lost to unconscious activity is like turning your back on the open door you've been asking the universe to unlock. The key is fierce protection of your presence. This doesn't mean rejecting pleasure or joy, but it does mean asking, is this feeding my soul or draining my focus? During these 5 sacred days, every moment matters. Energy spent consciously multiplies, energy squandered scatters. The gateway responds to where your attention lies, so keep it on what you want to grow. As the portal nears, the universe will often send one final test in the form of old timelines and karmic loops resurfacing. This is the exam you didn't realize you were studying for. Out of nowhere, you might hear from an ex-lover who once broke your heart, a toxic family member who triggers your wounds, or an old job offering you a return to security that once cost you your freedom. These returns aren't invitations, they're temptations. They arrive coated in nostalgia, promising comfort or closure, but their true purpose is to measure your alignment. Will you choose the familiar pain over the unknown future? Will you step back into the costume of your old self, or will you embody the version of you the alignment is trying to birth? Ruthless boundaries are your shield here. Not coldness, not cruelty, but clarity so uncheckable that the past has no doorway back into your life. The karmic loop only ends when you stop walking the same circle. Remember, the portal amplifies whatever you carry forward. If you drag the past into it, the old patterns will multiply. But if you choose your future self even when it feels risky, you pass the test, and the gateway floods you with the frequency of your next chapter. This is the moment to graduate from. When the portal opens, its energy is so potent that the temptation will be to use it like a magic wishing well for material desires: cars, money, status, recognition. While manifestation is real, this particular alignment has a deeper purpose. It is here to rebuild your spiritual DNA, to align you with the soul you came here to be. Think of it this way: a surgeon's laser can heal and repair at the most delicate level. But if you try to use that same laser to light a candle, you not only waste its power, you risk causing harm. The consciousness gateway works the same way. It is precise, intentional, and meant to operate on the deepest layers of your being. Using it for ego-driven goals can create karmic backlash, tying you to lessons you no longer need. This doesn't mean you can't receive abundance, quite the opposite. But in this portal, the surest path to abundance is focusing on internal manifestation. Courage to take the leap, clarity to know your path, healing to remove the blocks. When these are in place, material blessings flow naturally, without distortion. As your frequency rises during the alignment, you may feel lighter, clearer, and more awake than those around you. This is a beautiful shift, but it carries a hidden danger: the trap of spiritual ego. Without realizing it, you may start to see yourself as more advanced, more in tune, subtly judging others for still being caught in lower vibrations. Judgment, no matter how justified it feels, acts as an energetic anchor. It pulls you back into separation, which is the opposite of the portal's purpose. This gateway is not about individual ascension, it's about collective evolution. You are not crossing alone. The entire human tapestry is being rewoven. Finally, the seventh trap, forcing the outcome. The ego craves instant proof, tangible signs that the portal is working. You may find yourself checking constantly for miracles, pushing for answers, or demanding that transformation happen on your schedule. But the consciousness gateway is not a transaction, it's an initiation. Some changes will be immediate, yes. Others will unfold in subtle layers over weeks or even months. Just as a seed breaks the soil long after it's been planted, some blessings from this alignment will reveal themselves only when the timing is perfect. The final key is surrender. Not passive resignation, but active trust, the willingness to let the universe move at its own pace. Hold your vision, take aligned action, but release the grip on when and how it all arrives. The gateway rewards patience, faith, and openness. Trust that if you've stepped through with intention, the rest is already in motion, unseen but unstoppable. In this rare alignment, each planet plays a distinct role, weaving together an energetic architecture unlike anything we've experienced in decades. At the entrance of the gateway stands the moon, acting as the gatekeeper. She governs the tides of emotion, intuition, and the unseen inner world. In these days, she will illuminate the truth you've kept hidden even from yourself, asking for emotional transparency before you step through. The moon will not open the door to anyone unwilling to be honest about what they feel. Saturn, the structural engineer of the cosmos and the relentless lord of karma, ensures that whatever is built during this portal is built to last. He strips away instability, testing the foundations of your beliefs, relationships, and choices. If something is not in alignment with your soul's blueprint, Saturn will not let it pass into the new cycle. Jupiter, the great expander, stands ready to amplify everything: your intentions, your fears, your blessings, and your lessons. This is why focus matters. In Jupiter's field, even a small seed of thought can grow into a forest of reality. Whatever you nurture in these 5 days will multiply beyond expectation. Then comes Uranus, the wild card. Known for sudden upheaval, lightning bolt insights, and unexpected twists, Uranus ensures that this alignment is not a gentle evolution, but a revolution of the soul. It will shake what you thought was uncheckable, rearranging pieces of your life overnight so that the truest version of you can finally breathe. Together, these planetary forces create a sacred crucible: emotional truth from the moon, karmic integrity from Saturn, amplified potential from Jupiter, and disruptive liberation from Uranus. This is not a quiet whisper of change. It's the cosmic equivalent of a soulquake, designed to break you open in the places you've outgrown and set your spirit free to expand into uncharted territory. If you step into this alignment with awareness, the energy will shape you into something stronger, clearer, and more aligned than you've ever been. If you resist, it will still shape you, only more chaotically. The choice is yours, but the current is already moving. As the sixth planet alignment draws nearer, the body often becomes the first messenger of what's coming. Many are already experiencing what I call vibrational flu, a collection of sensations that mimic illness but are actually signs of your frequency shifting. You may notice waves of fatigue followed by bursts of energy, a strange ache in your bones, or a heightened sensitivity to temperature. Ear ringing is also common, often in one ear at a time, like a tuning fork aligning you to new frequencies. Some feel pressure between the eyebrows or at the crown, the third eye and crown chakras adjusting to a stronger stream of intuitive data. Headaches, dizziness, and moments of disorientation can surface, especially during planetary peaks. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Even the digestive system becomes more sensitive, reacting to heavy foods or processed ingredients that suddenly feel incompatible with your body's new vibration. Light, fresh meals, and plenty of water can help ease the transition. Emotionally, you may find yourself riding intense highs and lows. This isn't random moodiness. You're processing not only your own emotions but also the dense energy of the collective. As the gateway approaches, the field becomes more unified, meaning we feel each other more deeply. Anger, sadness, joy, and relief can all surge in a single day. The skill here is detachment, not in the sense of numbing, but in allowing emotions to move through you without identifying with them. In this way, you become a sacred transformer, feeling the heaviness, allowing it to alchemize in your heart, and releasing it as lighter energy into the collective field. This work is often invisible but deeply impactful, a service to humanity during these heightened times. Dreams during this period carry a different texture, richer, more symbolic, and often emotionally charged. Many are experiencing direct transmissions in dream form, as if their guides or higher self are bypassing the waking mind to deliver clarity. Common symbols include crossing bridges, transition, finding hidden rooms, unrealized potential, and encountering loved ones who've passed ancestral support. Animals appearing repeatedly in dreams may be totems, offering specific guidance for your path. Journaling these dreams is essential. Even fragments can reveal patterns when read back later, especially after the alignment has passed. This record becomes a map of your subconscious preparation, helping you trace how the portal's energy has been guiding you all along. Your body, emotions, and dreams are speaking. The question is, are you listening? Each of the 5 sacred days within the alignment is a container for intentional practice, and having a simple daily ritual framework will help you hold the energy without scattering it. Morning grounding begins before you even check your phone. Step outside barefoot if possible, letting the soles of your feet touch the earth. Imagine roots extending downward, weaving into the soil, drawing stability and nourishment from the planet herself. Then, visualize a golden light pillar descending from the cosmos, entering through the crown of your head and anchoring in your heart before flowing into those roots. You are now the bridge between heaven and earth, the cosmic current flowing through your body. Spend at least 5 minutes in this heaven-earth bridge meditation, feeling yourself as both grounded and expansive. Daytime witnessing is about staying in conscious partnership with the universe. Move through your day as a sacred observer, noticing synchronicities, subtle signs, and unplanned encounters. Pay attention to the quality of light, the temperature of the air, the way time seems to speed up or slow down. These are breadcrumbs left on your path. Treat them not as random, but as messages guiding you deeper into alignment. The more you notice, the more the universe will show you. Nightly release ensures you don't carry the day's residue into the next. A salt bath or shower acts as both a physical and energetic cleansing, washing away anything that isn't yours to hold. Afterward, sit quietly and imagine your energy field as a luminous sphere, brushing away any lingering heaviness. Then, take a piece of paper and write down what you're ready to release: thoughts, patterns, fears, and safely burn it, watching the smoke carry it into the unseen. This is a signal to the universe. You are making space for the new. Repeating these 3 anchor points each day during the alignment creates a rhythm that keeps you clear, receptive, and in tune with the gateway's frequency. What is truly happening between August 16th and 21st is nothing less than a cosmic jailbreak for the human soul. This 6-planet alignment isn't here to give you a pretty light show. It's here to slip the key into the lock that has kept humanity in the looping hallways of 3D limitation. Imagine your consciousness as a system overdue for an upgrade. For decades, it's been running old code, fear-based programs, scarcity loops, survival mode defaults. This alignment is the installer for the 5D operating system, where love replaces fear, abundance replaces lack, and unity overrides separation. Every spiritual trap we've explored isn't a punishment, it's an initiation key. Each time you recognize and overcome a trap, you're not just avoiding a pitfall. You're unlocking a door within your own energy field. By the end of these 5 sacred days, those who walk with awareness will emerge into a new vibrational architecture. In this post-portal life, you carry an uncheckable inner peace. It's not that life stops giving you challenges, it's that your foundation becomes so rooted in your soul's truth that external chaos no longer unseats you. Your intuition becomes your primary perception. You feel and sense the truth before the mind even begins to reason it out. Creative energy flows unobstructed, no longer damned by self-doubt or fear of judgment. Your relationships transform, with toxic ties dissolving naturally and soul-aligned connections appearing as if from nowhere. Most importantly, the relationship you have with yourself heals at its core. No more negotiating your worth, no more apologizing for your light. but this vision is not guaranteed for everyone. The alignment creates a timeline bifurcation, a split between those who step through with intention and those who remain in the gravity of the old world. This isn't about better or worse. It's about resonance. Your frequency determines your harbor. Think of it like this. The alignment is the great ship, the portal is the tide, and you are the captain. A ship tied to the dock will never catch the wind, no matter how favorable the seas. Untying yourself from the docks of fear, attachment, and distraction is the sacred act of setting sail. Before the gateway opens, set your intentions clearly. Not just vague hopes, but living, breathing visions of who you will be when you reach the other shore. The universe listens most closely to the hearts that speak in the language of certainty and surrender combined. This is your moment to raise your anchor and let the tide of cosmic change carry you into a reality you have only dared to glimpse until now. If you feel the pull of this message, it's because you are part of the few meant to navigate this passage consciously. The member's guide I've created is your map, with the exact rituals, alignment-specific affirmations, and energy protection practices for all 5 sacred days. It's designed so you don't just witness the portal, you live it fully. The link is in the description. Now, before you go, do 3 things to anchor this intention. Share this video so others can prepare. Subscribe so you remain in the flow of guidance. And comment below. I am ready to set sail, to declare your readiness to the universe. Remember, the wayfarers are not the ones who escape the storm, but the ones who light the path through it. Your healing ripples outward, becoming a beacon for others to rise. May the alignment carry you exactly where your soul has longed to go. Until we meet again inside the gateway, blessings on your journey.